My name's Megan Potter, and we are here at Springdale Farms. We are in Hamden, New York, and that's just about 3 hours north of New York City. I am happy to be the fourth generation here at Springdale Farm. We milk a little over 50 Jersey cows. Along with the Jersey farm, we have the young stock and heifers and calves that go along with those 50.
I'm Bill Moody, and I pretty much take care of the dairy day-to-day basis. My grandfather bought this farm in 1922, I believe. His father had a farm about a mile away, so it's been like 5 generations in the area.
I'm Patsy Moody and moved here when we got married. I grew up on a dairy farm on the upper end of Delaware County, but came here to this Jersey farm and have enjoyed being a part of it.
We're in the Catskill, Delaware watershed, which supplies about 90% of New York City's water. In our area, we're really lucky to have a lot of resources that can help us with all of our environmental needs and things that help us with our dairy production in general. We have the New York City watershed. It's called Watershed Agricultural Council. The Cooperative Extension, the Cornell Cooperative Extension, also helps us. In addition, there's the Farm Service Agency and the USDA that also partner with Watershed to really help fill in those gaps and help us with these practices.
The goal is to keep the manure away from the streams and keep the cows out of the streams so that we don't pollute the water. And I think most of the watershed improvements that have been done here are aimed completely at that, to keep the manure away from the water.
Biggest recycler is to be able to use the waste product that our cows produce and to be able to use them on our land as fertilizer. So that's every farm's true recycler.
And as we harvest a crop, then we spread on that particular field.
And the next thing that really helps is the precision feed program.
The precision feed program focuses on what goes in the cow and what goes out of it, and minimizing those nutrients that might be potential polluters. We can track the progress that we've made year over year with our inputs in feed and then our outputs in manure, and we have made some positive progress in that.
And precision feed even tests the pasture quality so that it's not just what we feed them in the barn from the baleage or what we buy, but the pastures too, and their nutrient levels so that they can get a whole balance of what the cow is eating all day long.
Because the stream runs almost through the whole farm, there's riparian buffers to keep the cows away from the stream and out of the stream.
A riparian buffer would be an area along the side of a waterway that is either set aside and fenced animals out of, and then additional vegetation is planted in it. The other thing with having a creek that runs right through our farm is that we needed a way for the cows to get across the creek without going through the creek. So we have a bridge over one of the stream crossings, and it's actually a pretty heavy-duty bridge. I think it's rated for a lot of weight, more than any cow would ever put on it. And they walk across that to go to and from pasture. That lets them have access to the pasture without going into the stream. I think another thing that's unique about our area in the Catskills in particular, you look around, you see a hill. It's a very hilly area, and with a slope, that means water will run downhill. So a lot of our practices are to help prevent soil erosion.
The state laneway has a large number of berms and rubber water diverters built into it to try and put the water back onto the pastures where there's vegetation.
The real reason we do these is because we love the land. We were born here and we love this area, so it is very important to us that we help maintain the integrity of the land and to keep this place ours. And by doing that and knowing that our water is going to be someone else's drinking water, I think there's a lot of pride in that, and we're happy to take care of the land for that reason.